Me, the Arcana Angel. Welcome into the sanctuary, stepping into the universal energies, air, water, fire, and earth. Of course, giving honor to the Most High, inviting in the spirit of wisdom and truth for peace, and let's get some clarity. I know y'all seen the title, Big Wheels Keep on Turning. Something significant, a big old shift. I'm talking about profound. And my dad, shout out to my dad, had used the word profound a couple of weeks ago. We was speaking, and he was speaking it into existence. He was ahead of time, but a profound transformation, a profound union, some kind of desire is a shake up, profound, something big, a big old shift. Spirit said this the first stage though, so don't feel bad. You probably feeling like that you not big or whatever, but you are big. Uh Let me let you know that right now you are big. You have been putting in work. You have to build a foundation first. So that's what Spirit is saying, that we have been building that foundation, but your words are expressing your innermost convictions. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all are not speaking big enough about yourself. Spirit said pride come before a fall. We had got that owl spirit. The owl spirit came up, wise and old, slow down. Take a closer look. Hearing the unheard. So some stuff about to be shook up. Spirit said, oh, the owl, the energy that came out with that owl was be at risk of going back, because you know how like somebody might say something, or somebody's definitely gonna say something. You're gonna hear something, whether it's from a person or from spirit, because air sign, this owl could be spiritual messages, or it could be a wise old person, but it's gonna make you turn around, whip your head back so fast. And then some people gonna hear some stuff, and this gonna make you want to go back to where you going, in order to say that you done been changed. Remember the Beaver spirit had came back, going to make that change. Somebody was going to make a change, baby. It's like that's the 180, because you got to turn all the way around. But if you at 270, that means you teeter-tottering on going back to your old ways. Somebody teeter-tottering on going back to their old ways real close. They ain't did it yet. But there's a bigger risk of going back. So depending on what you're going back to, that's what Spirit said. You got to tell your own story. That's where the turtle energy came out of, being grounded and trusting yourself, telling your own story. Because that's what I look at the end of the day. What my story gonna be? You know what I'm saying? When they write the book of me, when they write my obituary, because it's almost like write your story before. Been putting in, Spirit say you've been putting in work. Some of you haven't even been complaining about it. Creating, being adventurous, but you feel trapped. You're feeling a little trapped. You might be feeling a little trapped. Let me see. You might be feeling a little trapped. Where is the... This is what I'm looking for. The text. Okay. Yeah, feeling a little trapped. So I'm gonna pull some energy, because we got a lot of chakras out here. I'm gonna start with the chakra. What chakra is holding you down? What's the source? What's going on? Where you feeling trapped? Where are you, or where you need to be? Right, what the sun? Where are you that you need to be? Because I had to turn the deck back right, so it's something that you're not seeing. But faith come by hearing. I did get an energy of somebody not it was faithless. Like I said, like maybe somebody trying to go back to the past because they're not faithful towards their future. You know what I'm saying? Faithless instead of being faithful. But it didn't say no faith, so that's a blessing. Remember, somebody that black egg came through where whatever was spoke was the truth. But the conversation ain't over is what I'm hearing. So let's see. Conversation is not over. Where is the collective or where do they need to be? The sun. You need to be in your heart. Sun represents the heart, the center. Centered. Somebody needs to get centered. Innermost convictions. That's their heart, right? Out of whatever you speak, and the mouth is the mirror to your heart, and your eyes is a mirror to the soul. And what gets me is like something is coming. That's what I'm saying. It's like something gonna make somebody look. Something is gonna make somebody come in, turn their head real quick, or get somebody's attention real quick. So maybe you need to be watchful, because Spirit said, we said, where are you, or where do you need to be? Aware. You definitely need to be aware so you don't get caught up in those sticky situations. Hearing the unheard. Oh, with that owl spirit. Remember, we just got through what is the cost of the thing that you're trying to do on the last live video. It came out with that clarity, innermost convictions. Oh, look at that owl looking at you. That's spirit messages right there. What's the cost? Are you willing to pay the cost? What you holding on to? The wrist is going back. Somebody reaching out to something. A relationship. Somebody, I'm hearing a good time, not a long time. A fun time, not a long time. Oh, somebody might have did somebody with something for a fun time, not a long time, and then got stuck. Then got stuck, trapped. And the spider spirit is also taking a different approach to life. Like somebody could have tried something and then saying, hey, that's not what I want to go back to, right? But feeling like, so it's a conversation that needs to be made. Emperor spirit, head over heart. Somebody needs to take control. Yeah. Take control. Look at the bigger picture. Somebody needs to look at the bigger picture. This is going to be a conversation about where is the relationship going. Because I see... I was just thinking red and yellow make green. Yeah, it's a choice. Somebody is what red and yellow make green. Yeah, somebody was at risk of going back in a relationship, going back to something that was over, going back to something that was lacking. Wow. And see, I'm going to lay that right here because it's going right into that turtle energy. We have everything out here except for swords. So that's why that head came out the emperor. Somebody's not thinking logically. Somebody's thinking with their heart. This came out like this because she was going back. She was going back towards the Five of Pentacles, going back towards something that was lacking instead of moving forward to a brand new world. But with that Hermit right there, somebody done got the big picture. I think that's where we going to. Yeah, Princess of Wands. 4 of Wands. Somebody want to go home. It's no place like home is what I'm hearing. Protection, shelter, that going towards that turtle. That's what the turtle symbolized. Princess of Wands. It's that green and the Princess of Coins. Messages about stability, messages about passion, messages fast incoming communication, passion. That's why Spirit said it's going to be a lot of work, whatever it is that you want to go to. It looks like it's a relationship. It's going to be a lot of work, but it's definitely going to be worth it. It's going to be true. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright with that turtle spirit. But a decision has to be made, a real live decision. So a real live conversation has to be made about somebody's wants and needs. The only swords that came out here is the Ace of Swords. With that owl spirit. The Ace of Swords. Is it risk? Are you looking at all your risk? Two of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune once the decision is made. Once the decision is made, big wheels keep on turning. That do look like some big wheels, right? Look, divine feminine, divine masculine. Big wheels keep on turning. They're like the feminine about to get this new pinnacle. Feminine energy, meaning a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a lady. Or somebody that identify with the feminine energy. Because masculine sitting on nails. They got their back turned. Somebody, big wheels keep on turning. That's why it's like somebody leaving a situation. Right. And walking right into something, whatever it is they want. Because she picking that pinnacle. This 9 of Pentacles, look, she's picking the one she wants. Leaving one situation and having the pick of the litter. Yes, the pick of the litter, that's the one you want. Big wheels keep on turning. Big wheels keep on turning. Somebody trying to get somebody a reason to stay. Like trying to talk somebody into staying, trying to... Oh, that's what it is, trying to get somebody's attention. That's why Spirit says stay focused on what's real. Stay focused on what you see. You know what's true. I hate to say it, but you, them, or somebody in your environment is reaching for something that's just useless. Like you trying to grab onto something that's useless, and it's like I said, somebody was there for a short time. 8-1, the whirlwind romance, not a long time, and now you got somebody over here, a feminine energy, just hot mad. Right, we did get Snapdragon out in that energy, in that pre-energy. Just hot mad, just holding on to something, the passion, and then masculine taking the passion somewhere else towards the true divine, towards his true love, towards somebody, the true one, the true beauty with that panther energy. No limits, no options. The World and the Wheel of Fortune. That's 3 tens. Difficulties in the situation coming to an end. Bad karma over. Like there, it's over. After the storm, if after everything was shook up, or remember, if it haven't been shook up yet over the last 3 days, or today within the next 3 days, shake up. It's gonna be a change, a whole new world, whole new world. It's a whole new world. Mm-mm. Yellow and blue make green. Somebody chasing after somebody with ambitions and goals. Somebody that's about to leave them. Leave. Look at that. Leave it. I'll be running away from somebody like that too. If all they did was fuss, argue, fight, because you know one's energy is strong energy. It's aggressive energy. Holding grudges. Holding on to something physical just because you like the sex, or holding on to something because it made you feel secure. This is somebody running towards somebody that actually want to build, and we was talking about that strong foundation earlier. Like, yes, you did have to put in a lot of work to get that strong foundation, and somebody see the work that you've been putting in, not at the cost of others. Like, you really been independent in building. That's why if you with somebody, you can leave them. You don't mind. They don't want to pay no attention. They don't want to turn their wheel. They don't want to go through the storm with you. Then that's why you don't mind turning your back on them. And it's somebody that have just went through the storm by themselves and build single and sufficient. So it's a couple out here and a singles out here. So we'll pull after the storm. We already see it's a the sun after the storm. I love this. Big wheels keep on churching. It was just like confirmation, rule the nation. Somebody needed to know. Somebody needed to know what somebody's aim is. Somebody needed to know that somebody's branching off to do different things, physical things, having physical contact with somebody else. Somebody trying to keep somebody through sex. Wow, if you can keep somebody just by your sex, that means that person that they with is trash in the bedroom. Trash. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Somebody moving towards something that's more mature, more fulfilling, more loving is what I'm hearing. Like if you have a choice between the two, you know, somebody is tired of the struggle. 10 wands. Somebody's tired of the 10 wands. This is a masked person, so I don't know who is tired. I think it's them because it told you to keep looking at the sun. So you behind them. Strong fire energy, Sagittarius, strong Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. You behind them. You behind this night. Because the sun way back there. That's why Spirit said don't be aware of going back to the past. Because it made me think of, you see these horses coming towards this person from your past. Person from your past. Went, probably left you, for a situation, thought it was going to be better, and it wasn't. The grass is never greener without you, divine. If you in your divine energy, you know, everybody ain't in their divine energy. Like I said, you, them, or somebody in your environment. That's why you gotta be real with yourself. You gotta tell your real story, turtle energy. You got to tell the real story. Yeah. The sun after the storm. Then you got the world, the Ace of Cups, the sun going into that dragonfly energy. I'm gonna get we'll talk more about that dragonfly because that did come up. We'll finish this reading out. So I'm gonna pour on the singles since they right here. The singles, what about romance? Because I don't see no romance. The only cups I have out here is the 8 cups, and that's moving on. Like I said, whether you in a relationship or whether you single, somebody's moving on. So what relationship advice do the angel oracle have for us? Spiritual, so we need to see. Look, moving on, because that is not your soulmate. That is not your soulmate. If you are single and you are watching this, strong feminine energy. Single is not committed, just dating. Right? Not committed. You've not made anything. Because some people feel like just because you're married that you're single. Well, if that's the way you feel about your philosophy, but I'm reading for, when I say single, this is somebody that's not committed. This is somebody for the streets. Because they can do what they want to do. You know? We just say for the streets loosely. But they really not for no streets. Somebody's real smart out here. And that's what make you mad, because you call it like they see it, you, them, or somebody in your environment. Yeah, somebody being aligned. Necessary alignment. Okay. Yeah. Let go of control issues and pay attention to red flags, because you've been seeing the signs. So what are you waiting for? You waiting for another loss? Spirit say the only thing that's holding you back, you singles, from your blessing is you. Not letting go. Like trust, remember. Trusting yourself, being grounded, that turtle energy. What you holding on to? Are you willing to pay the cost? It came right, oh, especially you singles. It came right here. Right beside it. Are you willing to pay the cost being a single parent? Little money. Like somebody begging. If you single and you don't let go of this situation, let go of control issues, quit trying to hold on to something that clearly is not trying to be. Spirit already said that they said it was just for a good time. This is not for a long time. I don't care if they've been coming by your house for 20 years. They don't want to stay there, because they already, Spirit said, there's no place like home. Like they're going to always go back home. Page of Pentacles. They comfortable at home, but they comfortable with other people too. So you'll never be their home. If you get pregnant by them, it's gonna be you and your baby. Ain't no daddy in this picture. Even in this, ain't no man, ain't no couple. It's not two people. It's usually two people. It's usually people waiting for somebody in this picture. It's not. It made me think of one of my friends that passed away. He found his friend passed away, unalived, right? And then a few months later, his cousin found him unalive. And I'm like, man, is there going to be an epidemic with these single people out here? Single masculines, because they were masculines. But remember, masculine energy could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or just a man. Or they gonna be out here just where somebody have to find him. They so stubborn And look, light ain't even shining. They so stubborn that the only person that's gonna find them is a family member. I don't want to die alone. I don't want to. I wouldn't want to die alone. So let go of control issues and trust yourself. Trust yourself because a true soulmate is out there. Let's pull just. I'm gonna go ahead and pull on the people that's in a relationship. It's somebody that's in a relationship that's considering walking, right? Walking, letting the wheel turn, the big wheel turn, letting something take care of itself, right? It's somebody in a relationship that's trying to look for a reason to stay. They looking for just that one little thing, something, one significant thing, something about the major league. It's like it's not they turn it back. Oh, they go, okay. So somebody waiting to see what somebody else gonna do if they're gonna give them a reason to stay. Like somebody is not letting somebody walk away. Like go ahead and go. If you're gonna go, just go. Like they're not even trying to stop you. Right. You looking back, you or them or somebody in your environment is looking back like they not even gonna try to stop me. I know that's why my husband thought he said that he thought that I didn't. My deceased husband, I'm a widow, but he said that he asked me if well he didn't ask me. He told me he was going to spend the night at his mama's house. He was like, I'm going to spend the night at my mama's house, and I was like, okay, it's he want to go spend the night at his mama's house so he can get his mind right. That's better than staying and arguing with me. I'm not her. This not me. I don't want to stay up and argue with you all night. This is me right here. I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? This bores me. You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather you go to your mama house, get your mind straight, see the bigger picture. Because I'm thinking that our parents are our elders and they go, give us the game, tell you to get your shit together, go back to your wife and all that. Man, please. They let my husband bring a whole woman over to his house, they house and everything. I went the next day to get my husband, and he had, she was sitting in the front room, and I had was sitting, me and my husband, we was together 3 years before we even got married. And this happened in our 7th year of our, so we had already been together 10 years. So I know everybody coming up in and throughout here. You know what I'm saying? And so it was so funny because when I walked in, I see that girl sitting there like, what is almost like that ass spirit? Like it made me turn my head like, who is this? Like I instantly saw it. Like I was well aware of a stranger in the room. And it wasn't just no stranger. Like it drew my attention to this specific stranger, right? But he said when I let him go to his mama house, he thought it was meaning that I didn't care, that I didn't love him, because I was sitting there like a boss, like, okay, go to your mama house. I'm still mad. You want to go to your mama house? Go to your mama house. But I'll be here when you get back. He thought because I didn't get up and come running behind him that I didn't want him. And that was far from the truth, because the next day, like I said, when I went to go get him from his mama house, he was not alone. So it's almost like I told you, spirit giving that energy of somebody waiting to see what somebody else is gonna do. Because the passion ain't there no more. The emperor is not very passionate. It came up in reverse. That's why spirit say love yourself first. Are you willing to pay the cost and be in this loveless relationship is what I'm hearing. Oof. That's why they go out and have fun with other people and then come back. Say give your relationship a chance. The owl spirit. Look, somebody uninterested. Look how she looking. I said loveless marriage, like somebody's passionate and somebody's not. In this card, the feminine is passionate, the masculine is not. In this card, the masculine is passionate, the feminine is not. So it's almost like you mirroring each other. So you really are passionate about each other. You just not acting like it. Holding on to each other, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay, so maybe you need to do more praying together, more talking about the future together, creating together, right? Some togetherness. Because I know when you are on a team, that teamwork, when you are, some people ain't never been on a team in their life, you know? But if you have ever been on a team or played a team sport of any kind, you know it can get tricky. It can get sticky. You go hear a bunch of stuff. People go be clowning and talking down and everything and saying what they think and being quick witted and just gonna be a whole bunch of energy wasted. But if you work together, that's if you individually working. But if you work together, pray together, affirm together, visualize the future together as a unit. That's how you bring it together because it says work on your partnership. So if y'all are mirroring each other, however you feeling, just know that's how they feeling. You, you and them feeling the same way. It's mutual, right? So if you want to work on your relationship, then you're gonna have to give it some effort. Stay optimistic. That is speaking positive. Spirit said prioritize the well-being of your relationship. Prioritize the well-being of your relationship. Stay optimistic. Look and express your love. Come on now. Let's stay together. Oh, somebody wanted to go this sun. And look, aww. Look at that. And the couple, she reaching for the sun. And this something good and stable because it says stay optimistic. Yes. They came out right beside when I was laying it down. It laid right on top of it. So I wanted to definitely show you that. Mirroring each other. It's almost like you need to lighten up. Somebody needs to lighten up. Stay optimistic. Lighten up. Lighten up. It is safe for you to love, but you gotta keep an open mind. Oh, yes. Okay, big old shifts. That's what Spirit's saying. You can draw close, whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship. You drawing close to something new. If you're single, it's almost like you're gonna be chasing a bag. If you're in a relationship, it's like you're chasing love. Like if you are in a non-committed relationship and you dealing with somebody, Spirit saying cut their ass off, or you should go be a single parent. Look, even right here. Remember I said in none of these pictures is the masculine with you, right? You single and stable, sufficient now, because you got the 9 of coins and the 4 of wands, and then you dealing with this fool, special kind of fool, right? That's go have you with a baby and by yourself. Money gone, half the money you go lose, take a loss from the 9 to the 5, right? And then look, in this picture said let go control issues. Some of y'all already pregnant. There go the baby. Same little girl. He uninterested. He looking to see what you go do. Well, I can let you know that somebody's spirit team is definitely talking to them. If you already have found yourself in a position that you done got yourself pregnant, or you got a child by this person already, that's a little older. This look like it's somebody that's older. Like y'all already, this already your baby daddy that you holding on to. You really single. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't in no committed relationship, but it's like you do have a baby mama or a baby dad, and you've been knowing for a long time. Your spiritual team, your ancestors are helping him to stay back. Like they making him think, they giving him something to think about too, as well as trying to guide you on and get your attention. Like they trying to get your attention. You so focused on your baby daddy that you can't even focus on yourself, and you about to miss your bag. Your level up. Spirit, that's that new approach to life, that spider energy. Somebody's baby daddy is catching them up. Got them stuck. Your attention, you can't even focus on your own level up. And if you single, you need to be focusing on your own level up, because you could be a millionaire on your own with this next opportunity, but you got to do it by yourself. Especially if you don't have no baby daddy, no kids or whatever. Yeah, but this is something you got to reach out and grab for yourself. You're going to have to do it for yourself. You're going to be by yourself. You're going to have to be single to get this. You can be dating, right? Just not dating the one you're with. Because most likely the one you with is in a relationship already, remember? Somebody leaving somebody to go to somebody else because somebody is already in and out. Wow. So let's pull let's pull an oracle. Let's pull an oracle of some advice for the ones watching. You. Let's pull, because I don't know where you are in this, because it's you, them, or somebody in your environment. So let's make this plain. Break this thing down like a pound. Confirmation rules the nation. Go be practical. Get love on track. Somebody, family trying to cause them some problems. Still. Ugh. Give us some advice for you who is watching. Be happy. Spirit said be happy and be balanced. There's that green. Speak your truth. Tell your story. Be adventurous and courageous. Be sensual. Focus on the finer things in life is what I'm hearing. Big wheels keep on turning. Yes. Yes, worry. Somebody worried about love so bad. Yeah, to where you need to be aware of your own feelings and your own happiness. Yeah, you got to live your life. Be honest. Yeah, be honest with yourself. Being free. Being free. Be honest with yourself that you are free. Be honest with yourself that you can be free, so you can draw somebody close in. Because Spirit said if you single, you got somebody that want to be you. You just got to be free to get them, because he's not going to let you meet the one. He's not going to send a divine person to a toxic person unless you the one sent to teach them the lesson. But if you don't even understand the lesson, then how can you be happy? Spirit wants you to be happy. Look at the description box. He said it's time for us to have joy and passion now. So you have to, if you part of this tribe where we choosing how we vibe, we choosing the vibe that work for us, right? Because you have a choice. There's so many things that you can do, so many things that we have done. You know what I'm saying? So many things that do give us passion and drive. But you got to choose one. at a time. You can multitask, but you know what I'm saying. Be honest with the vibe that you want to be in, right? Be honest of the power that you want to put into something. Like I told my friend earlier, that's why I was late coming on. I told my friend earlier, baby, God told me, chastised me a couple of months ago. He said, I can't work for nobody but myself or my husband. Yeah, that's it. And God is my job, the guidance, giving you the bird eye view that I am. Spirit led cornbread fed. You can't expect the truth from nobody else, but you can expect it here, baby. We working to get balance. Check out that meditation, and elevation that we got coming up. It's gonna be interesting. It's some energy shifting fast. Look, relationships, profound transformations and unions, abundance. Come on now, big wheels. Big wheels keep on turning. Yes, just know ain't no limit to whatever you can have. Yes, whatever you think you can desire in this realm. But you got to be honest. You got to know when to free yourself. You got to know how to be free. And that's not being alone. Being free is not always being alone. It's like even in your relationship, you got to be able to be free to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? What make you happy? You got to be with somebody to make you happy. This is not happy. Resistance is not love. Yeah, resistance is not love. Somebody feel like they at a service, like all they do is work for you, or all you do is work for them, however it go. Service. Somebody want to do more for somebody. That's what I'm saying. It's somebody for everybody. Let's see who worried. Somebody, look, worried about the end of a love, baby. If it's not you, it's them. And if it's not them, or you, it's somebody in your environment. Mourning or having resentment, because that did come out. My friend, resentment and loss did come out, and losing a relationship. Man, do be feeling like you about to die sometime. It be feeling like you about to die sometime. But I feel like you have to forgive yourself. That's where that freedom come in. Be honest with yourself. Love, underlying energy, love, forgiveness. Somebody gotta forgive themselves. Since love came out so much, let's see. Challenging times. Challenging times. So it's not gonna be easy. But Spirit say, are you willing to pay the cost? Are you willing to pay the cost? Let's read. Let's read. Let's read. Show us what we need to see, Spirit. Spirit said, be happy, be free, be honest with yourself, or what make you happy. Detach 11. Lord have mercy. Detach, underlying energy. Dreams coming true. Look at that balance, mirroring each other for the masculine and the feminine. Divine masculine, divine feminine changes. Energetic changes and shake-ups. Profound transformation in desires and options. Somebody got some strong options, strong bonds. And somebody needs to be free from a strong bond. That is a tight bond. But once you get balanced, the only thing that's... I was just to say, okay, the only thing that's stopping you, because 4-4 is blessings trying to get through, right? And that's what we're trying to get to, joy, stability, and love, right? What we want, wish granted, right? The only thing that was stopping is that one in between, and I was gonna say that initiation, the start, right? Making that decision, that logical decision, and then look what came up, the one, manifesting. You being the builder, you being the master builder. You either gonna see it, so somebody not seeing where they need to detach, and somebody going with the flow and taking the lead. You, them, or somebody in your environment. Let's see what this is spirit talking. Detach 11 is karma. It's an open door. It's an open door. It's like it's an open door to do whatever you want to do. What do you want to do? That's what spirit said. What do you want to do? What's the story that they're gonna tell about you? Is it gonna be their short little obituary, or you gonna have a novel, a book, a couple of editions? That's what my friend told me. I got a couple of editions. ah, he said I got. Oh, what number we looking for? 11. Okay. Okay. Sometimes our ego prevents us from seeing events clearly. It's time to detach emotionally. I told you need to think with that logic. Because yellow and blue make green. Detach emotionally from a relationship or situation so you can step back and reevaluate. What role do you play in the harmony or the disharmony? This is true even if the relationship is already a good one. I told you. See, it's like somebody that don't want to let go. You're mirroring each other, but it's like, how do you bring it together? You still need to take a step back. Be honest and say that you need a much needed break or much needed change. Definitely have to have a conversation moving forward. It's important to accept that your previous actions, decisions, and beliefs have led you to your current place of discomfort. Once you've detached yourself from and examined the relationship, lack of relationship, or other matter of the heart, you're in a better position to decide what your next step might be. Remember that the detached card knows no ego, no confusion, no lies, no noise. I always say on this channel, it's okay to give your mate time to think without distractions. Because don't you want to be able to think without distractions? Decisions arrived at a result of drawing this card must be fair and balanced for everyone. That came with that 6. If you ain't being honest, Spirit said be honest. We asked. If you're not being honest during this time, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. You, them, or somebody in your environment. Yeah, if you ain't honest and pure during this time with how you really feel, what really make you happy, you're gonna regret it in the long run. Spirit clearly said, detach, take a step back, karma. This is double karma, and this is from the divine. It's like if whoever not being honest and free, whoever not walking towards the God in light, whoever is being influenced to do something that's not according to the divine, or somebody they remember somebody's trying to provoke somebody with sex. So if you the one, or somebody's trying to control somebody or steer somebody to keep them stimulated or sexual, then they're gonna regret it. So warning message. Spirits, I'm gonna go on and pull it. Oh, let me put a detached back out here. Warning message. Let's read this warning message. And then I gotta go put my supper on because I just picked some new vegetables. Make sure that you go and check out the shorts that I just made. I picked the eggplant the other day and I made chicken, eggplant, parmesan from farm to table. I got chickens, but we didn't cook any of these chickens. These chickens are for eggs, so we don't cook those. So bridging the gap from the farm to the table. Justice. That's what it said. Make sure in all your dealings you fair and square. You better not be sneaking. Not this time. Not around this time. Not around this time. I love this energy. So some stuff on the horizon. Some shakers. We already know energetic change. This protection message to the sea. This is the getting out to think without distractions. It's taking a step back. This is also living in a dream world, or romanticizing, trying to make a situation seem like it's something more than what it is. Yeah, somebody needs to definitely remember meditate, incorporate positive affirmations in your daily walk. Right, empowering statements that came out with that black butterfly energy. We'll get into it in the next reading. But that speaking empowerment, because this is a big shift. This is like the gateway to something, a movement. That's what the next video is. Your movement is not in vain. It didn't say it's my living. It said movement. During this move, you don't need to be distracted. You need to have your thoughts clear. Community 8. Look, once you take that step back, that's going to give you that clarification, that guiding light. I'm telling you that it's going to help you gain control. Let's go illuminate some things. You got to incorporate that meditation practice. You got to be alone, though. You can't meditate in a... Well, you can... I can't meditate in a room full of people because I'm too watchful. You might can. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the people that say they meditating in a room full of people is con artists. Right. Charlemagne. Because how I'm meditating with all this stuff going around. Now, I can chant. I haven't reached to the state to where I can totally ignore everything, because maybe it's because I'm from the South, y'all. I got to keep my at least one eye open. You know what I'm saying? But protection message is community. Remember, Spirit did say friends. It was some people in your surroundings, friends, family, trying to cause trouble, trying to cause destructions. We asked what the shakeup was. What's the protection messages? Cars came out. Spirit said vehicles. Be aware of your vehicles. Car accidents. Something about the design of somebody's car. A car breaking. Like, why you driving it? Like, car accidents. Fatal car accidents is what I'm getting. So be aware. Vehicle came out. Vehicle accidents. Car accidents. Spirit said if you gotta go somewhere, go by air. He said, I'm sorry, go by air. Somebody's traveling by air. But it said transportation is failing, so I wouldn't even travel by nothing right now. I would feel like this is not a time to travel. Because it said it's going to be without success. So be aware of your car. Somebody's car failing on them, or somebody's travel plans failing on them, or somebody literally in a vehicle that fails on them or falls on them, because that happens. I've known people that said they've had cars fall on them. So be aware of something falling on your vehicle for sure. Strong vehicle, but it could be a house, a vehicle, a house. Especially if you live in a storm area. Let's get to the protection messages, because I don't like when it start going to stuff like that, because I do see a fatality. The only time that I do read a personal desk, if I see the death card and the 5 of coins, which I have the 5 of coins out here, but this is justice. This is not death. So just be aware of accidents. It may not be a total loss. Something, a limb might just get cut off or something. Not saying that that's better, but I'm just saying it is, because I'd rather I don't want to lose nobody. I don't want to mourn nobody. You know, no whole person. I wonder, I'm going to ask y'all, drop it in the comments. Would you, if you had to mourn the loss, would you rather people mourn the loss of you or just mourn the loss of your arm or your leg? I don't want to mourn the loss of nobody, so I'm going to pay attention to this protective message, these messages that I'm giving you. Be aware of your travel, and I'm going to spread and tell everybody, and you tell somebody, because if it's not you, it's somebody in your environment. Remember, help somebody. Help somebody. Don't just be a placeholder out of here. Right. I know on this channel, if you subscribe, make sure you subscribe, come and connect. If you don't subscribe, just come through and hit the thumbs up every now and then. And yeah, don't just be a placeholder. Let's work. Teamwork make the dream work. It builds a stronger foundation, and it makes the prize that much more exhilarating. It makes the prize that much more exhilarating. Community. It's an 8. It's an 8 today. The moon is at an 8. Is you gotta be authentic. Say what you want and not hide it. Not today, not over the next 3 days. Say what you want. Protection message. Here it is. Protection. Be aware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. Confirmation rule the nation. Be honest right here in whatever you're doing. You better be honest. If you don't like it, you better not act like you like it. You don't have to be aggressive or mean about it. You know what I'm saying? But tell people how you feel. That's what Spirit said. This is the time to be authentic and say that thing that you want to say. Be authentic. Do not hide. Do not hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger whole. This will never fulfill you. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step up to the role that your heart tells you to take. Making yourself smile bearers too high cost. Now, ain't that just everything wrapped up in everything from the beginning to the end? Because in the beginning, Spirit said that you wasn't thinking big of yourself. Are you willing to pay the cost with that owl spirit, old and wise? Are you really willing to slow down and take a closer look and hear the unheard? Because going back, that's not who you really want to be. That's why the Spirit said, don't be aware of compromising your integrity. You done cleaned up. You think different. You see different who you are to yourself. The integrity is who you are to yourself. You have to obey the laws that you live by. You know what I'm saying? The sword that you live by. Some people believe in the star, moons, and skies. Well, are you ready? Some people believe in Jesus, the Holy Ghost, and God. Well, are you abiding by those laws? It's natural laws and spiritual laws, and it's man-made laws. Are you willing to compromise your integrity and miss your blessing, your abundance? The Ace of Coins right on abundance in the sun. It's the Spirit said you can't even tell little white lies. He said no lies, not starting no confusion, not making excuses, not being rah-rah. And definitely don't make yourself small. Don't make yourself small. It'll cost you too much. I think on that note, I guess, okay, I'm going to pull a couple of more mudras, mantras. Yeah, you need to be saying, look, head over heart. Somebody need to make a head over heart decision. Somebody need to practice their mudras and their mantras. Tony Montana, somebody need to stop doing drugs. They know that they don't need to be doing. Somebody with a tan, somebody named Mon, somebody named Anna, somebody in Montana, somebody just know that they own it. But that strong energy, head over heels. Look, somebody know that they own it, then they own right there. Head over heart. Anything else out of my little deck that I have came with it? I call it the auntie deck. The auntie deck. Yeah, because the auntie gonna tell you the tea, right? Rehabilitated minds. Look, somebody giving somebody the cold shoulder because play. Somebody like cosplay, but somebody playing, somebody dressing up, and that's what Spirit said. Are you gonna play the role that you meant to play? Somebody's a trucker. Somebody's a tucker. Somebody from Florida, or it could have Florida in your somebody might need to do some purifying. Definitely need to do some purifying. A flood coming. Definitely need to do some purifying. Florida water, some strong purifying. Somebody looking. Hostage, checkers, burger. Somebody got some beef. Somebody got some beef with you. O could be significant. New York. Keep funny. Remember, Spirit said to be happy. Add some jokes. Keep it light. Spirit also said keep it light. And that card is written very light. Keep funny. New York could be significant, but it'll be a new you. Mexican got on boots. I told somebody shaking the table. I told you it's about to be some upset people. This not a one's person right here. Look, throwing stuff. Somebody gonna be throwing stuff just all at a disarray. Blank, blank. Blankety blank, all for nothing. Spirit said it was useless at the beginning. They're gonna be doing all this raw for nothing. Still wishing. Wisconsin. They're going to still be wishing for something deeper. But you got to go. If you want to be new, you got to go deeper. Deeper and deeper and deeper. And they came out too. And that energy, that movement not being in vain. Because the owl came out. And the owl was the wise old spirit, right? And we bridging the gap. And then the dragonfly came out. We'll get into that into the next reading. But with the dragonfly, it said that as you get older, you'll get brighter. And look, that is a bright color, right? But you'll get wiser. So you don't worry about what you don't know now, right? As you get older, the deeper you go, the more you know, the more you'll grow. That's when you go get your new jersey. I'm talking about somebody going to the big league. Somebody literally could be going to the major leagues, major league balls, big league balls with a new jersey, a level up, right? Somebody B could be named B00, new possibilities, but you got to look at all sides before making a decision to let go or to hold on. There's some situations going to appear. Remember, shake up. Somebody's shaking the table. Mexican got on boots. That means that's aggressive. Those are fights. Those are, it just ain't beautiful. Right? But I feel like Spirit is saying after this shake up, that's when it's going to be profound. That's when you're going to, so it is beautiful. It just don't look beautiful. That's why it's out to the sea. It's muddled. You just don't see what God see. But it's not in vain. That's the next video, y'all. I see you at a gate called beautiful. Until then, your movement is not in vain. Don't start none. It won't be none. Namaste.